Hey everyone, so the Silph Arena just dropped the information regarding World Championships in Chicago, Chile, and Germany. The invitations are definitely pretty exclusive, so the people that are guaranteed invitations are the region representatives. So this could be if you won your regional, or if you are the representative because the winner cannot make it, or if you won through tiebreakers, things of that nature. The second way to qualify is if you're in the top 20 globally ranked competitors as of June 1st. And then the last way to qualify is to win the open tournament, which is the night before the World's Championships. Getting to the format of the competition, they're all group stages of 8, a Swiss style tournament. So that means that there will only be 3 rounds. So you kind of have to win all 3 rounds to make it into the final 8. And then the final 8 will be determined through single elimination if there's more than 8. Something really interesting is between the group stage and knockout stage, you can actually change your team going into the knockout stage. And so that's a first that we ever see in the Silph tournaments. And then also going into the finals, you can change your teams again if you wish. Okay, so diving into the meta, this is where it gets really, really interesting. It's just general Great League format for the most part, so no type restrictions at all, except for the fact that all legendary and mythical species are banned. Additionally, you can only bring up to 2 of the following Pokemon, which is Altaria, Azumarill, Bastiodon, Lucario, Medicham, Meganium, Probopass, Skarmory, Tropius, and Venusaur. So this really makes things a lot more interesting in my opinion, just because you'll see a lot less head-to-head because certain people will prioritize picking one Pokemon over the other. I would definitely like to see more cups in the future structure like this. I think it's a little better than just the blanket ban of, let's say, like legendary mythicals, Medicham and Sable from Nightmare, just because it allows for certain Pokemon you can build your team around. I think an additional downside to this tournament is that it seems like it's going to be a really interesting meta, but not as many people are going to be able to experience it. So I built a preliminary team right now. I'm going to do some practice matches with my good friend PolymersUp. He does a lot of meta write-ups, and he's definitely a good person to showcase what this meta can entail.
Hey, I'm PolymersUp. I'm pretty active over in the Go Stadium discussion channels and involved with some awesome people in some of the write-ups and simulation analysis for Silph Cup metas, as well as some of these more recent events like the regionals and now Worlds. I'm looking forward to battling today.
And you're pretty highly ranked for someone that missed out on a few rank cups, so
Yeah, yep. Yeah, I'm like, I think around top 300 right now.
yeah.
I wasn't able to make it to regionals, but
Yeah.
yep.
Cool, awesome. Yeah, we could just go into our test battle. I'll send you an invite.
All right, let's go.
Oh shoot, my cat's coming. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ooh, it's gonna be rough.
Yeah, I had that perfect lead call.
Yeah. Ooh, okay.
I
could live with that.
What's it gonna be?
Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna be Focus Blast. That would have hurt.
I know I should have. I kind of wasn't sure what you were gonna have.
Psyshock is or Psybeam's a good legacy though. Kind of wish I had it. Oh, you liked?
Just barely.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, yeah, that bulldoze is pretty rough.
Ah, shoot. I was it's like, do I? I don't know. Yeah, that might be it.
Oh, these Dragon Tails are doing nothing. Hmm. Oh, yeah, that would have been. Were you
Nice.
close to Ice Beam?
No. I was maybe almost halfway, but
Yeah,
not
okay.
quite. Yeah, that earthquake.
Yeah, I think if you shielded that, you would have been okay because I didn't realize my
Yeah, I think
Skarmory had
so.
like that low in life.
Hmm.
It's that acid spray that came in handy.
Yeah, that acid spray was another like poor use of a shield, but I didn't think I could take a
Yeah,
leaf blade, so
yeah.
I had to make sure I got the win at least.
Oh my gosh, Cat's choosing the wrong time to nuzzle up against me. Ugh. Oh, are you lagged?
Yeah,
Okay,
you good?
yeah, I'm good now. Would have been better if I had something else for this. I'm surprised they didn't put Sableye on that list of restricted. I mean, I guess it's not the same, but it's also quite strong. Oh, do you think it's acid spray?
I thought it was acid spray. I was like, I can't burn my last shield on spray. I was actually trying to switch there, but I guess I didn't quite register.
Yeah. Gotcha. I always struggle with this typing. Yeah, it's. It's not a bad team.
Man, my shield game has been terrible so far.
Well, it's just that one acid spray just messes you up, right? Because you're just thinking in the
Yeah.
future, like, are they going for acid spray or not?
Well, it wouldn't be a bad strat either to acid spray and then
Right, right,
just
right.
rely on,
Yeah.
the razor leaf.
Would you prefer Shadow Ball Hypno or the Side Beam one? Or Legacies?
For this, for this meta, I don't know. I might lean towards Psyshock. There are like fewer other psychics like that are meta relevant. Feels
Yeah.
like so. I mean, Shadow Ball can still, give you some neutral,
Yeah.
some good neutral damage to like the steel types, but Psyshock is also like, really useful.
All right.
Gosh, Side shot can be really useful though against some of the things like Vigoroth, for example. Where that Shadow Ball would be resisted, and you're kind of forced to go for the Focus Blast. Yeah, I had a charge ready there, but I was trying to wait until you came in, and that Air Slash just took me out.
Ugh, man, that's like nothing. It's probably not a great matchup either.
I'm not really sure what to do here.
I forgot about your lantern. I thought the what do you call it? The acid spray and then Razor Leaf would be enough to take out your oh, interesting. Oh shoot. Let's close that crunch. Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't charge that one up. I had like a notification pop up.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
That makes more sense. I thought about being greedy, but I was kind of worried you were going to get to Focus Blast. And then
I got to it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did. That's why I was like...
Yeah, but I guess it wouldn't have mattered. Nice. I want to use Vigoroth, but there's not really much that's good against on your team.
Yeah.
Which is... I should kind of hope that... I don't know. It's kind of unfortunate because I think this meta is really interesting, but a lot of people can't take part in it because they're not a part of Worlds.
Yeah.
Because...
Yeah, I mean, it'd be really cool. I think
right.
I saw some of the Sylph Arena staff post that they're working on trying to get to where you can do I forget what they called, whether they called it like legacy or retro, but basically like do old Sylph Cups and maybe even things like potentially regionals, like throwback sort of regionals or worlds as like the 1x rank cups, which would be really cool.
Yeah,
just to give like a
Well, there's certain things that would be so much more interesting too. Like Boulder would be a lot more different with Metacham with Power Punch and well, there's all the steel types too, like Probopass and stuff, and Bastiodon. Although yeah, I mean, those well, also like I think the main issue is without duplicates too. Skarmory's not as strong as it was before.
Right. Well, you'd also have Probo in there, Basti, which would really shake things up because because Probo would be a much better counter to Skarmory. I mean, you still have the Medi issue, because that was like before Power Up, so
yeah,
I haven't looked too much at like that type of meta.
I don't know why I thought that Marshtomp actually could beat Metacham, 1v1. Oh, I had a feeling that might have been coming.
Just lull you into a false sense of security with the body slam.
Yeah, I was like, why are you staying in this?
Just bulldoze you.
No, seriously. I thought you just like, I don't know, didn't realize body slam didn't do that much. Oh, talk about a bad matchup.
Yeah, that's exactly what I needed at a shield disadvantage.
That's true. I don't know. At the same, I don't really like using lantern, but I also hate going against a lantern.
Yeah. I mean, there's definitely times, right, where it just feels like it takes forever to get to that
Oh,
thunderbolt.
absolutely.
And if that water gun is resisted, then you're like, really trying to
Yeah.
just hope you get to that second one if the first one goes shielded.
No, definitely. Actually, I don't know if I should have shielded that. I was kind of worried it was Hydro Pump just because Fishery Belt's really glassy.
Yeah, I couldn't quite get to Hydro Pump. And I'm glad I clicked Thunderbolt because...
Good game.
Yeah, because that Razor Leaf kind of nearly took me out in just like one shot.
Yeah. Yeah, if I didn't shield that Thunderbolt, I think I would have been...
You'd have been...
Yeah.
You'd have been better off. Yeah.
Yeah, because I was going to go for the double acid spray. Yeah, because
that probably would have gotten
it
me.
would have...
I would have shielded the second one, but that Razor Leaf would have like been really hitting hard.
Because the Leaf Blade wouldn't be that useful either, so...
Right. If I got the shield, right?
Right. Yeah,
exactly. Last mon, like...
Yeah, because...
You're not going to try to tank too.
Well, thank you for doing some gameplay footage with me.
Yeah.
Do you have any parting words or last thoughts on Worlds? Or just PvP in general, Season 2?
Yeah. I love, like how they mix things up with Worlds.
Yeah.
I think it's really cool how they have that sort of restricted list from which you can only pick 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then, sort of either look for suitable replacements to sort of serve as substitutes for the top picks that you're sort of not choosing to take.
Right.
There's been a lot of discussion about that in the Ghost Stadium channels. But the coolest thing to me about it is, there's a lot of strategic depth there, but there's not a really high learning curve because, the meta is like a little different from Freestyle Great League because legendaries and mythicals are banned in the World's meta. And then you have to think about, like what your opponent, you have to be prepared for any of the 2 that are restricted, right? But also understand that they're only going to have 2 of those. And so there's a lot of strategic depth there without having, like I said, like a really high learning curve. Like this isn't like a completely new meta like Rainbow.
I think the first Worlds will be a good gauge at like what the meta will look like. But
yeah, I think also, the design of the tournament, like with the groups and things like that, it's pretty well conceived. I like it.
I do too. I think some people are a little annoyed that you potentially could only just play 3 opponents and that's it if you don't go undefeated in all 3. But I don't know, at the same time, like they can't have like a full day thing, I guess, at the venue. So
yeah. I mean, it's understandable, like some of the choices. I mean, obviously also, like it would have been nice to see maybe them increase the numbers, the number of invites, right? Like that sort of cutoff.
Yeah.
Have that be a little bit lower, especially since, like there are so many people that are in that top 20 that are, likely going to be going to like other Worlds, like for example, the one in South America or the one in Dortmund. So, the number of invites, from that of people that are likely going to make it to Chicago was probably pretty low, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
And so, I don't know. I feel like they could have dropped that a little lower, but at the same time, I understand, like you said, not wanting to turn it into like an all-day sort of event.
Right.
With all the other activities that are going on and things.
Well, awesome. Well, thank you for sharing your thoughts for the viewers. Any place where people can find you or,
I mean, I'm
on
Discord. Ghost Stadium Discord is probably the best place to find me. I mean, you can tag me in any one of like the, newly being discussed metas channels. I'm usually in and out of there, in and out of channels. And then we also, it's a group of us from the Go Stadium. We do like the Twitch live stream and things like that together. So I'm a contributor to that, which is pretty awesome. And we're able to do the meta write-up. So
yeah, and weekly team reviews, right? Is it weekly or?
Yeah, well, we try to do at least one a month.
Okay,
we try
one
to
a
do
month,
two
yeah.
a month.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we try to have a live stream once a week where some of us are able to to be there. And we sort of mix it up between team reviews and then meta discussion.
Well, I'll link that below, and obviously the team review stuff is all like free for anyone to do, so you can just submit your teams to them to review and get some feedback on it too. And I've listened on a couple of them too. They're pretty in depth.
Yeah, there's a lot of really good smart people in there.
Yeah, I was pretty overwhelmed the first time I listened. I was like, wow, people really thought this through, and I did not. But yeah, but they're really helpful. Cool, awesome. Well, thanks for joining me on this YouTube.
Yeah,
chat.
definitely. It was fun.
Thank you for watching. If you like this type of format for future videos where I bring on some guests and do some live battles, let me know. I know that they could definitely make the videos a little bit longer just because I can't speed through the videos or the gameplay footage at 1.5 speed instead of at regular speed. And I know this video is definitely a little bit longer too, but hopefully you can gain some insight from PolymersUp on more about the PvP community besides just the in-game battles. My goal is to always prioritize quality content, and sometimes it's just hard to pack in a lot of quality in shorter videos. I hope you enjoyed the video and found some insight on it. I look forward to competing in the Worlds competition and meeting a lot of people there as well. Feel free to like the video, share it, and subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see future content. I hope you all have a great day.